I'm Courtney's daddy, and she is her. That's why I want to talk to pops. You know what I mean? All the other pops who got daughters, so we can share this euphoria feeling. You know?
Hey, bro, how we got here, bro?
This was my dream. Like, I dreamed that one day we're gonna be sitting out here getting draft at the draft. Yeah. That was my dream way back then.
Thank you, Pop. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Telling these kids, man, like, if it don't work out the first time, that just because that's your first stop don't mean that that's your final stop, bro. Like, sometimes it's all about your fit. It's all about where you go.
I'm Courtney's daddy.
And I'm her.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Oh yeah.
What we talking about today, man? We're gonna talk about. So this is what we talk about on this episode. We're gonna talk free agency. We're gonna talk how all these teams about to look different, and then we're gonna tap into how the different players is on different teams and things of that nature. So, all right, say that. So let's talk about these players, man. Let's talk about these players. Let's start with AT, man. AT was in Connecticut her whole career.
My superhero, AT. That's what I call it, superhero.
Hey, AT was in Connecticut her whole career, and then she finally decided to move on, man. She said it's time to move on.
See another city.
And then she chose Phoenix. Why you think she chose Phoenix, bro?
Because it's hot out there. It's getting hot in here.
And they got that new facility. They got that $200 million facility too.
Ooh, now that'll help.
And you got to think about it, especially coming from Connecticut where it wasn't really like so much like new.
But that immediately puts Phoenix in the run.
No, for real.
With AT, you know what I mean? The LeBron James spin, and and you got Saw2. When she come through, she gonna know what to do. When AT push it to you. AT make everybody around her good, though.
Yeah,
that's just
no
a good
fact.
Thing
she facilitate the ball, so
they're gonna be a problem though.
You think so?
Yeah, AT.
So you think with they lineup, Phoenix gonna be a problem? So they got who they got? They got Ka. Ka stayed there.
Okay.
They got AT.
Hustle Ka.
They got Saw2. They don't got DT retired.
Okay.
And
gone. She done left it in good hands.
BG left.
That's their big three. They got their
and
big
Cloud
three.
left. Oh, so that's the big three. Yeah.
That's their new big three. Everybody gotta have a big three.
Saw2.
And Copper.
And Ka.
That's a nice little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, different. It's different. So we're gonna see if they gonna mesh well.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if they gonna mesh well.
Superhero, LeBron James spin.
Yeah.
Going in.
Okay, hey, so speaking of BG, you know, BG and Breezy, they left where they was at, and now they in Atlanta.
Hey,
how
you think about what that look like to you? You know, you done play with them, talk with them, kidded with them, drank with them.
Yeah.
You know everything with them. So what's happening? What you think?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very intrigued to see what their team is gonna look like, because I know that Gray and Ryan and Jordan, they want to play fast. They want to play so fast. So I think Breezy and BG, like, if they got that battery in their back and they want to push pace, they gonna have to up the ante, because them three guards gonna want to play fast.
But
and
see,
BG and BG
can just be defensive purposes. You know what I mean? She ain't got to be no big scorer no more. She ain't got to do all that. She just keep them out the paint.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill me
but
BG
outside. Want to score that basketball, though,
I mean, every now and then she want to taste the cornflakes, you know what I mean? But, you know, at this time of the career, she ain't trying to impress nobody with nothing. You give her a little shot, she'll take her layup, she'll do what she do. But that defense, keep everybody in check. That's what I feel like BG for.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's
well, so then what about Breezy then? Because Breezy kind of the same thing.
Breezy's the cleanup lady. She just, you know, BG's
So how you think they going to play together? You think they going to play good together?
Yup, because, you know, they very unselfish players. And hustlers.
Hey, that's facts though. Yep. That's valid. Yep. That's valid for sure.
I mean, it's gonna be a lot of problems coming up, boy, because WNBA getting real serious now. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's like, man, WNBA people talk that trash about the WNBA, but now they see the WNBA is serious.
Yeah. Serious
competition going down. You just know we here to stay.
Oh, me.
I commend y'all on that.
Okay, who next? Okay, Plum Dog. Plum Dog left Vegas and she went LA.
Plum from the Aces.
Man, hold on. Hey, that's a valid question.
How did Vegas?
How did the Sparks get Kelsey Plum, bro? Okay. They don't got no facility.
What's the T? You know some tea?
Thank you. I don't know the T on that, bro. I don't know who.
Let me taste my tea.
Who in? Hey, but honestly though, bro, I'm so happy for Plum, because I do think it was time for her to like be the man on the team.
Man,
I feel
Plum
like she
a
was never gonna be the man on the team over there with Asia Wilson on it. It's just nobody gonna be the man if you're on the team with Asia Wilson. So I feel like for Plum to be like, all right, bro, it's time for me to spread my wings and go get me. Like, I need to run my team. Like, it's like, bro, LA is the best. Like, I ain't gonna say the best, but I think LA is a great place for her to really show that she could be the man and actually like help a team win. Not saying help a team win, but I think it's a great opportunity for her to go be the man on the team. So I'm happy that she get that opportunity to do that for sure.
I did my little research on Plum. She killed it in college. I mean, she had a counter.
Plum was one of the top players in college, bro. What?
Go Plum. LA might try to get back in the workings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Plum and boy, everybody thinking they got a chance. So that's a good move, LA.
Oh yeah, okay. So with Plum,
Cameron Brake.
She got So the Sparks got her some help over there. She got De'Erica, Cameron Brink coming back from injury. You got Rakia Jackson over there. It's like a lot of some young bodies, and then you bringing in that energy. You got Ray coming off the bench, like she with our agency, so she gonna bring that crazy energy. Yeah, you know,
That's
Ray.
crazy how we got to know everybody in Rival, you know. That was like so cool.
So I ain't gonna lie, I think LA definitely. They're going to be interesting. I think it's going to be interesting just to see Plum run a team. So Plum done hopped off the porch and done got her own team. And then
Vegas came in, said, I'll take over the driver's seat. Go Jewel.
How you think Jewel Lloyd going to play with Vegas?
Ooh, Jewel Lloyd's a shooter. Just like Plum, man. And I'm talking about you with Gray and Woodson, man.
But I think Plum handled the ball a little bit more than what Jewel would be doing. But also, you got Chelsea Gray, man. Chelsea Gray been going dumb. Like what she did at Unrivaled.
She always do.
Yeah, she do.
She did against y'all when she took that chip from us that year.
She took that when she became my favorite player, bro. When and that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not no hater, bro. Like when she did that to us.
She did that.
Like when she did that to us when I was in Connecticut, bro, and I was literally playing my hardest defense I possibly could on her. Yeah. Like, it wasn't only just me. Everybody on our team was giving her our best punch, and it was nothing we could do about that girl. Like, when I tell you she earned that Finals MVP, like,
shout out,
bro, she was putting all of us in a burner. I promise you, like, to see it
consistently,
to not only see it in person, but to actually have to guard it. Cause I'm seeing it, and I'm like, man, coach, let me try and guard it. Like,
I'm getting goosebumps not thinking about it. Chelsea Gray, the nightmare.
The nightmare. Chelsea Gray, the nightmare. I'm not gonna lie, she went dumb. But no, I think Vegas, like Jewel Lloyd coming in, I think that she definitely gonna help them though. Yeah. And I also feel like it's like she gotta have a big year too, because I feel like her, like all the little mess that was going on in Seattle, it's kind of like, man, put that behind you. It's trying to be who we all think you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jewel Lloyd, Mamba, you feel me? Like, Mamba mentality. Like, we need to see that, gang. Like, she got to show us that for real. Yeah, Jewel. And I think she will. I mean, she got the pieces around her. Hopefully, like, just being in a new environment, put that battery back in her back to go out there and go crazy for real. Oh my gosh, DB.
I said for DB going to now with Caitlin Clark. Oh,
wow. No, and they got Natasha Howard.
And Natasha Howard.
Bro, think about it. I'm not gonna lie. You good? Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Dewana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and Aaliyah Boston. Ooh. And they got Sophie Cunningham coming off the bench.
Oh,
like, I'm not gonna lie, they sounded kind of dangerous. Ooh. And I'm just not no hater. Now I think we still gonna beat them.
TV rating.
But I'm not no hater, bro. They did they big one in free agency. I feel like they went and got some great pieces.
Then put the Caitlin Clark effect in there.
Yeah, she is who she is, man. She is who she is.
She is who we thought she was.
And now you putting certain bodies around her that can help her grow, especially because she going through, like, you know, she went crazy last year, her first year in the league, but now you bringing in that veteran leadership. I think even for Aaliyah Boston too, like, I think that's gonna help them get to that next level. Like, so I think Indiana gonna be a dangerous team. At least top 4. I'm gonna say at least top 4 for sure.
Another problem.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be a problem for sure on me.
How y'all gonna handle that?
We gonna handle it, man. We gonna handle it. We gonna handle it. We gonna handle it.
So I like to hear Minnesotians.
Yeah.
That's how Minnesota.
Oh,
she said we
God.
say.
I don't like how they did Cloud over there in Phoenix.
She know how to handle her business, though. She know how to bounce with it.
Bro, they did Cloud bad over there, bro, because she was really vouching for them folk. She was like really pushing what they had going on. And that's like, bro, it's like if you don't understand the business, I feel like when you see stuff like that, it really put it into perspective. Like, bro, this really a business. Like, it don't matter how much you love an organization. It don't matter how much that organization tell you they love them. I mean, they love you. When it's time to make that business move, bro, like, business is business, man. And that's how they did Cloud, bro. That's why I'm so happy that she got to New York, because it's like, that's where she want to be. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she want to be in Phoenix. I'm just saying, like, if you going to go from Phoenix, going from a $200 million facility, like, you want to go to another facility that's giving it up that same way, especially us, man. We in our 30s. Like, we ain't got time to sit around and, like, hope that a organization go get, like, a great facility. It's like, man, like, it's time. Like, we at that age now where we need the rehab. We need that extra that teams that have a facility have. So I'm happy for that girl, man. Go to New York and go crazy, man. But not against us.
Tasha.
You know, hey, yeah, she that was her old lady.
Okay. No, that's all right.
That's lit.
You couldn't have got no
you know,
better
them
than
young
that.
people, you love you some Cloud, bro.
Hey, Cloud is in my people.
Oh,
man.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota, man.
Yeah, well, I mean.
We brought our whole team back.
Who out there, out of the people we just talked about, who you think would be the biggest threat out of those teams? Seattle, Phoenix, the Vegas, LA, Atlanta, New York.
Man, you ain't even
Indiana.
Thank you. I was gonna say you ain't even named the team that I think is gonna can really shake things up. Like, I feel like we know Vegas gonna be good because we know who they have on that team. Right. I think when you start talking about teams that can just be like, all right, bro, like, they could be dangerous. The first team come to my mind is Indiana. I'm not gonna lie, only because I feel like, bro, Natasha Howard, I feel is like super underrated for real. Like, even when we talking right now, we ain't said Natasha Howard name, but it's like, bro, she's a big key. She gonna be a crazy big key to their success. Oh, Natasha Howard is, right?
Yeah.
He cap. He don't know who that is. He cap. She a dog. Hey, Natasha Howard's a dog. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. But you gonna know who she is. You gonna know who she is.
She wasn't at Unrivaled, was it?
Nah, she wasn't at Unrivaled, and she was in Dallas last year, and Dallas wasn't that good. So, you know, when you get on a team that don't be that good, it kind of like, people don't really be talking about you. Yeah. But I think when she get on, I mean, obviously she gonna get talked about.
People know who you are.
People gonna know who she. You gonna know who she is anyway because she on that team with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Like, you on the team with Caitlin Clark, you gonna be under that. You gonna be under that microscope.
They be talking about Caitlin Clark overrated. That girl ain't overrated. She bringing the heat.
No.
She bringing it, boy, because she crossing them up, boy, then pulling up. You know what I mean?
Caitlin Clark a problem, bro.
Yeah, she that.
I just think about my rookie year, and I think about how I came into the league, and I'm like, bro, it was such a crazy like transition for me to just understand what it's like to play at the pro level. And it's like this girl coming in as a rookie and going like she broke the record for assists. I don't think people really understand like how crazy that is to do as a rookie your first year doing this. But that's another episode. Shout out to Caitlin, bro. She's going crazy. She only gonna get
talking about the free agency move around there. What about the new move? Then you just leave the draft? All the new blood coming in?
Yeah. Got some killers,
superstars. What we looking like? Is the league gonna be in good hands?
The league is gonna be in great hands. I'm not gonna lie.
So what you saw out there? Who's the most interesting player to you?
I mean, I think the number one draft pick, we talking Paige, man. She going to Dallas. I think that's going to be crazy.
I know, right?
I think that's going to be crazy. Like, Dallas, Dana had a whole new team, bro.
Ricky!
Like, my dog Dejanay over there. Dejanay over there. Lish over there. Oh. Yeah, they took Ma from us, man. They got Maisha.
Okay, sure. I saw that. I say, dang, Energizer Bunny. Mama. That's my mama. Shout out mama.
Yeah. So I think now they got some killers coming in, man. Some killers. The draft was a great experience, bro. I wish you could have pulled up on us. That was gonna be right. It was fire though, man. But I think just seeing all them kids, man, their dreams come true. I'm excited for him, bro.
Well, I saw you and your fiance looking flying debonair.
Looking fly as ever.
Representing.
Come on, man. You know we had to put it on.
Seeing them playing your highlights up there. I feel like, all right, you up in there. They got the highlights playing
that felt good.
for the whole world. You know?
Yeah. Nah, that was tough. I'm not going to lie, especially because, like you said, that's 9 years, bro. So it's like, dang, I'm up there now. I remember being here, bro.
144, you won.
Oh, God. Hey,
pull you out.
I remember being at the draft, bro.
Me too.
You remember?
Yeah.
All right, talk about it. Talk about it.
I ain't like my suit. It was brand new. I could have did better. Everybody was saying that ain't like their outfit then. But that was good then.
Bro.
You had on a dress.
I had on the dress, bro.
Hell no. I just look at my little whoa.
Oh my goodness.
You, Brianna stood. All y'all had on dresses.
Bro. JJ had on a dress, bro. Wow. Hey, that's crazy, bro. I'm like, hey, if I could go back. Bro, if I could go back and change my fit, I would have changed my fit for sure.
Yeah, y'all had on y'all heels.
Yeah. Feet hurting. Feet beat up. Oh my goodness, bro. If I go back and change my outfit, I would have changed my outfit, bro.
Okay.
For real.
All the top studs with their dresses on.
This man said the top studs with their dresses on. No cap. No cap.
And heels. Those were different times then, right?
That was a completely different time, bro.
We gotta do that one day. We gotta take the picture back.
It was a beautiful time, though, bro.
And y'all gotta do that redress again.
Nah, we do, bro. We need to do that for real, because that's crazy. Awesome. When I look back on that picture, I'm like, bro, I just know if me, Stu, and JJ could go back, we would not have on them dresses, bro. Ain't no way. What was your highlight at the draft? When we went to the draft, what was the highlight of it all?
My highlight was you in the Shire. Walking through there.
No, fool. I'm talking about when we went to the draft, when I got drafted.
Shoot. Hey, you going number 8. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you was going high. I didn't think you was going that high. I knew you was top 10.
Man, I thought I was going higher than 8, bro.
Yo, you was in top. I couldn't believe we was down there at the table in this. Like, that was like so unbelievable. That was an experience. Like, we here.
Yeah, facts.
Big lights.
Like, bro, how we got here, bro?
Like, we here. I mean, this was my dream. Like, I dreamed that one day we're going to be sitting down here getting draft at the draft. Yeah. That was my dream way back then. And you fulfilled it sitting there, man. Courtney Williams, South Florida, you know. Coach Hernandez, everybody sitting there, your mom, you know. That was a wonderful moment.
Okay.
I'm still so proud of you. I was chilling, screaming
Thank you,
then,
Pop.
screaming
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. And then seeing you at the draft just nine years later.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's why I want to talk to pops. You know what I mean? All the other pops who got daughters, so we can share this euphoria feeling, you know?
The what feeling?
Euphoria.
Bro, why is he like this, bro? Why is he like this? But I ain't gonna lie, my draft experience, it was cool. But I feel like the work really don't start until you get there, because when I got there, I ain't get no tick, bro. You know that. They ain't play me when I was in Phoenix.
Right.
I got drafted in Phoenix.
Like, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, because I got traded.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's what I be telling these kids, man, like, if it don't work out the first time, that just because that's your first stop don't mean that that's your final stop, bro. Like, sometimes it's all about your fit. It's all about where you go. Like, I think a great example of that is Dejanay. She got drafted number 20, right? When you hear things like that, usually when people get drafted 20, they don't even make a team, bro. So, but because she got drafted to a team that needed a player like her, now look at her. Like, if you go back and you can redraft that class, I'm taking Dejanay number 1. You know what I'm saying? Because of the work that she kept putting in and because she got drafted to a team that needed her. So, I feel like, again,
that's a good example.
Yeah, when it comes to these young kids coming in, bro, like, don't get discouraged if you don't come out the gate. You know what I'm saying? You don't come out the gate playing and going crazy, because, you know, coming from college, everybody the man. Everybody the man in college, bro.
Well, your senior year, especially.
Everybody the man.
When you come back in there, you back to the freshman again. You know, in the league, sitting on the bench, on the show. But I always knew you had enough time to run with them. Then this is a fact of letting you play, getting out there. And when you got to Connecticut and they put you out there, oh man, it was over.
But I ain't gonna lie though, like, I always kept a mindset of like, when you trying to get on the floor, especially when you trying to gain trust, you can't go out there doing too much. Like, my goal was, all right, I'm about to go out there and just get us an extra possession. So let me just worry about rebounding. Like, if a layup come or if I'm just wide open, then I'm doing it. But I wasn't out there like, oh, let me create my shot. Let me try and do this. Let me do that. I was just like, bro, I'm just going to be as solid as I possibly can. I'm going to go out there, try and rebound, play defense hard, and run the floor hard. That was literally my 3 main things. I was like, I'm going to just run the floor hard, I'm going to rebound, and I'm going to play defense. And you got to think about it, I came into the league as an offensive threat. But I'm like, bro, they got so many offensive threats on this team. Like, where can I get in and be an asset, bro? Like, where can I be an asset? What do they need? You know what I'm saying? And you just slowly start gaining that trust. And now, okay, boom, my minutes done went from 5 to 10. Now I can shoot a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then you mess around and make 1-2 shots. Now your coach getting a little bit more confidence in you, and now you get a little bit more leash. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna come out the gate unless you are like a Caitlin Clark, Paige Becker, Breonna Stewart, Asia Wilson. Like a lot of us ain't going and that 1-1 automatically get that superstar card. You gotta earn that shit.
It's just something about your jumper. I mean, everybody.
This why we going to left field, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Because they got to put that in there, you know what I mean? Because you trigger them thoughts right there.
Oh, God, talk to me.
You coming out there, like you said, you can't do too much.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You was passing the ball, rebounding. But when you took that shot, like, woo, it's like every one of your shots supposed to go in. Because it looks that good when you go up and shoot that jumper.
For sure.
Your thing is unique. And like, man, she got a smooth jumper. And everybody would totally agree with me. So you got drafted by Phoenix. You got traded to Connecticut.
Yeah.
So how was that experience?
Man, that was a tough experience. That was a tough experience. I'm not gonna lie, because when I was in Phoenix, I didn't play. Like, it was hard to even kind of try and get in at practice a little bit because you know, you the new kid on the block.
And you with superstars, celebrities, BG.
I'm with the celebrities. I'm with DT, Penna Taylor, Dewana Bonner, Kenneth Dupree, and BG.
Kenneth Dupree.
Yeah, yeah.
On legends.
Yeah, for real.
I thought it was a good thing at first that you was over there with them. But I see you ain't getting no play time. I said, this ain't good.
Nah, but I'm not going to lie. So it was hard, but I kept trying to, like, just look at it like my cup half full, because I was like, all right, I can learn from them. I could just take from them. And that's what I did. Like, I just took from them as much as I could. But the reality is, man, ego and pride and the competitive nature, like, I want to play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play. Yeah.
I couldn't even cheer.
Okay. So, I think, but it's crazy. So, we had to play New York. We had to play New York. We had just flew out to New York. So, it was the day before the game. So I'm walking through Times Square because I'm like, all right, I'm vibing. Like, I know I ain't about to play, so I'm like, I need to really rest up or nothing. So anytime we were going to roll, I'm like, man, I'm just finna enjoy the city. You feel me?
Yeah.
So boom, I'm walking through Times Square. I get a phone call. It's Sandy. That was the coach at the time, Sandy Brondello. So she called me. She said, Court, I got some news for you. And I'm thinking, what's the news? You feel me? Like, I'm like, what's up? She like, we traded you to Connecticut. I wish you nothing but the best. I wish da-da-da-da-da. So I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, so do I go to the game tomorrow? Because you got to think about, I'm a rookie. So I'm like,
you don't know what to do, your first experience.
I don't know what to do, bro. This my first time going through this. So I'm like, well, I'm out of New York. Do I go to the game tomorrow? And then what, I'm trading when I get back? And she was like, nah, like, your new team handle all of that now. So they going to fly you out to Connecticut and
ASAP.
Next day. Next day.
Okay, pack up next day.
Pack up, bro.
Did you go back to Phoenix first?
I had to go. So it was crazy because the next game that we had to play was against Connecticut. So I didn't stay in New York. They flew me out the next morning back to Phoenix to go be with my new team, Connecticut, because they had just flew into Phoenix and they had practice.
Dang.
So it was just like that. They flew. Literally, I didn't go to the game the next day. They literally, the first flight the next morning, flew me out of New York, flew me back to Phoenix. I met up with Connecticut, and I was on their team.
So what's the first thing you remember about meeting up with your new team? Like, who's the first one reached out to you? Being you're on a whole new squad, coming from some legends over there. Now you're there. AT, you know.
Them folks ain't know me.
So
like, them my people now, but them folks ain't know me when I first got there.
Who's the first person to show you love? You can remember.
Oh man, Jazz.
Jazz,
yeah.
Jazz is a sweetheart.
And you gotta think about Jazz is our point guard, so it's kind of
Right.
like she the quarterback of the team.
Right,
So
right.
she always just a regulator. So when I got there, she was just showing me love, like, you know, you got any questions, anything, whoop, 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 like I got you. So like when I got over there, it was like, but they was taking care of me though in Phoenix too, cause again my vets is BG and DB. They would always take me out to dinner, pay for my food. I didn't have to pay for nothing. Like every time I went anywhere, they were just footing everything, and that's how it's supposed to be, man. I don't care how much money your rookies coming in with. As they vets, you supposed to look out for your rookies, bro. Like that's just the code. Like that's just what they passed on to me. That's what you gotta pass along. Like you gotta look out for the babies, cause regardless of the money that they got because of NIL, they still the babies, bro. Like they babies.
Babies
for
with
real.
a bag.
They babies with a bag. Real talk though. But they are though. So you still gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Like make sure that they good, cause they still babies, bro. Like on me. But honestly, I got there and that's when I started taking off. I took off from that point on. I took off. Connecticut gave me that opportunity. I worked my way up the ladder and now we're here. So
That's
shout out.
That's when I was born.
Facts. Shout out to Connecticut.
You got me
man.
off the bench.
Shout out to Kurt, bro. Kurt took a chance on the kid, bro. We love Kurt. We love Kurt for sure.
That's what's up.
Okay, Pops. So let's get into that. That's what's up. That's what's up. So out of everything that we talked about, what's your that's what's up moment?
My that's what's up moment is the new league look. The new transfer, everybody done got new look. Like Connecticut whole thing. AT them over there in Phoenix. Jewel over there in Vegas.
Yeah.
Plum in LA, BG in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, Natasha them in New York. I mean, the league been shook up.
It been shook up.
And then it's a bonding thing that just happened too with Unrivaled. You know, like everybody got to know each other a lot more personal than they used to.
That's a fact.
And not everybody out there done changed teams and everybody, you know, it's a new thing going on now. I like the energy in there now for the WNBA this year. And that's what's up with me.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You like that? Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, what's my that's what's up moment?
Come on.
My that's what's up moment is I'ma go with the draft vibes, man. I think the young bulls coming into the league and just them being able to experience that draft night, and you know, life about to change for them. That's just what it is. Like everything about to start over in a sense for them. Like they going on a new journey. So that's what's up, man. I'm excited for them. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
New blood in the league.
That's what's up. Believe it. And
Cut.